and welcome to my first video of 2019. First of all, I actually cannot believe that it's 2019 already. Just what, I don't know where 2018 went as a year, like just crazy. So I thought I'd make a video like I do most years. I think I've done it pretty much every year I have been on YouTube, where I basically do a roundup of the year that's just been and then kind of tell you about my year that's going to be coming up and things, that goals I want to achieve this year and things like that. So this is going to be this video. I'm literally in my lounge. I thought I would change up the background for today, so this is where I am. I've even lit a candle. This is how my YouTube's going to be in 2019. I've lit a candle while getting profesh. So yeah, I'm literally just in a really baggy jumper, going to have a chat with you all. This is what's going to happen. Yes, so I hope you will enjoy. Also, it's really weird actually filming a sit down video. If you didn't see, I did the 12 days of Vlogmas, where I basically vlogged every single day in December. I made 12 videos out of it, and then I vlogged Christmas Day as well. I made a whole playlist if you want to go and watch that on my channel. Yeah, it's weird because I literally haven't made like a proper sit down like this video in ages. So yeah, I feel a bit rusty, but let's do it. Okay, so my 2018 was like a crazy year. Like, it was like beyond crazy. Like, so many things happened. It's probably like, it was probably one of the most crazy years of my life, if I'm being honest. I wouldn't necessarily say it was really good, and I wouldn't necessarily say it was really bad. There were both very good things that happened and both very bad things that happened in that year, but overall, like looking back, it was the year I think that kind of like made me. Even though I know that sounds so ridiculously cheesy, it is true. It is the year that I think I became me and who I am sitting here right now. So I'm kind of going to explain more. If you haven't watched my channel in that year, then you'll kind of get more of a glimpse of my life. And also, to be fair, if you did watch my channel in that year as well, a lot of things I didn't mention on my channel, so you know, a lot of things that happened, so I feel like you'll get a good glimpse as well of like what happened in my 2018. But first of all, I would like to say I hope you all had a fab 2018, and I hope you're all going to have an amazing 2019. I hope it's going to be a really good year for everyone. So we'd just like to say a little happy new year to you all. But anyway, yes, my 2018. Okay, so started the year off in quite a bad place. Last January, February time was like, it was pretty awful, not gonna lie. Like, I hated what I was doing. I really did not like my course. I think I realised it especially like over Christmas time. Like, that was the time that I really was like, I do not like what I'm doing. But I didn't really know how to get out of that situation, and I was like extremely unhappy. So I think it must have been like maybe middle of January. I was like, right, I actually need to do something about this now, because I can't, like, I just felt like I could not carry on with how I was and what I was doing. So I thought, okay, right, I need to sort this out. I think I mentioned in like this video last year, I was like, I want to do more of what makes me happy, and I just thought, this is not making me happy whatsoever. Like, there was no part that was making me happy at all. I was like, okay, this needs to change. So I spoke to a lot of people about what to do, because I didn't really know my options. I didn't really know where to go. Like, I didn't want to drop out of uni. That was the one thing I did not want to do. I really was trying not to consider that as an option, if that makes sense. I was like, no, I just don't want to do that. So I was like, well, what else can I do? I was like, I can't stay on this course. So I did think about changing courses. I have made a whole entire video on this, so I'm not going to like ramble on too much, but I'll leave the link to that video in the description box below if you want to go and give that a watch. But I did decide to change uni courses. I think I kind of like made this decision like maybe end of January time, end of January, February was the time that I think like made the choice, but I didn't actually change courses. Like I had to finish the year I was in, so I didn't like officially finish my course, my old course, until like end of May time. So I basically had until January, until May was like, it was really awful because I just hated, even though I knew I was changing courses. I changed to journalism, which I'll get more into this video, but it was just one of those situations when I was just like, I had no motivation whatsoever because I knew I was changing courses. So, you know, why would I put so much effort in to the course I was already in? I was already doing media production, and like I just didn't have any motivation whatsoever. Between January and May it was just awful because I didn't want to be there, I didn't want to be doing the work, I knew I was moving. It was like, well, so yeah, I mean, probably people would think, why didn't you just like drop out of your course then? But I couldn't, I had to stay on until May so I could kind of like get everything, if you know what I mean. I can get a certificate and stuff to say I'd been on that course, so that is why I had to stay until May. But honestly I can't even describe how bad it was. Just making me feel really unhappy because like obviously, like I know in life you have to do things that you don't want to do, but honestly it was really bad. Like it was really bad to the point where I was just like, I was waking up feeling so unhappy each day, and I was like, this is not how I want to feel. And I knew I was changing courses, but it was just, yeah, it wasn't great. But I did have a lot of good times between January and May. It wasn't all bad. I had a lot of things happening on my YouTube and blogger life. I went to the Benefit Bag or Bang launch, mascara launch. I think it was like very start of February, maybe like February the 5th, something like that, or March. Let me check actually, I think it was February. Yes, it was the start of February, which that was like so exciting. Like it was so surreal to be invited to something like that. So that was amazing. And I've been to Lush events, of course, this year. I love Lush events. They are always amazing at Lush Cardiff. So yes, I've had quite a few things happen in my blog and YouTube life. Personal life as well, between like January and May. I had a lot of good times with my friends, my flatmates. I feel like I need to give my flatmates like a really big shout out in this video because honestly I would not have got through those months without them, because I was literally just basically crying a lot of the time about how I was just so, I mentally wasn't very good, to be honest. And I can talk about this now because I don't feel like that now, if that makes sense. But at the time I wouldn't have really admitted it. Like I wouldn't have really said like, I'm really struggling right now, because it was a big deal. It was a big deal for me to move courses. That's not a decision you can just make overnight. Like it is a big, you know, if it doesn't go the right way, then like I was a bit stuck really, wasn't I? It didn't work out, but you know, this is my life and I have to make big decisions. And I mean, thank God it was the right one, but you know, it might not have been. And I was just kind of, yeah, it was quite a worrying time as well, because obviously I didn't start my new course until September. So yeah. But yeah, as I said, I do need to owe my flatmates a big thank you, because they've been there for me a lot this year, well last year, 2018, and yeah, I probably wouldn't have really got through it without them, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, so thank you guys. I don't want to get emotional, I don't want to be that person in this video, but I do owe them a lot, because I definitely wouldn't have, I wouldn't have really I don't think got through it or done as well at the end, do you know what I mean? So yeah. As well as like obviously my close friends, my best friend George, I don't know what I'd do without her in 2018. Definitely though was a year of finding out who your real friends are, and this has happened to me before, like leaving school. Like you always think you're going to stay in contact with those are your friends, but realistically you're not, and your real friends are the ones who will stick with you and will support you in whatever you do, in literally any circumstance. They will support you and you will do the same for them. That makes sense. But the 2018 was a real year of like learning about other people as well, like, and like learning not to tolerate some things, because I think definitely at the end of the year I was like, right, that's it, I'm not putting up with people anymore. Because I'm just not going to be like that anymore. I'm honestly, and I can say this because I think everyone who's met me has said the same thing, like I'm too nice to people. I give people too many second chances, even though sometimes they've been not nice to me. I will give them another chance, and I really shouldn't, like I actually shouldn't, but I do. It's just me, it's my personality, and I can't help being like that. But I definitely had to say bye to a few people in 2018 because they were bringing me down, they were making me more negative, and that's not what you need. You need positivity in your life, not negativity. And it really actually had a really quite big effect on me, the people who I was being around. It wasn't many people, but there was just those, you know, like little couple of people here and there that just yeah, were just not making me the person who I wanted to be, and they were judging me all the time, and I just don't like that. I don't like judging people. I don't like negativity. I just don't like it. I'm a very positive person, and to be around that is just, it's not nice. And so yeah, it was definitely a year of figuring out friendships, and I definitely know now who my real friends are. And it's really lovely because I do know who they are, and it's nice to just spend time with those friends who mean a lot to you, and not the ones who maybe, I'm not saying those friends are bad people. I don't think they are bad people at all. I just don't think they were good friends to me personally, but that doesn't necessarily say they're bad people, if that makes sense. They're just not, we're not compatible. So yeah, but I am really glad I've now seen who my real friends are, because it is really nice spending time with the people who I really care about, and who I hopefully think they care about me. So that's been nice. But yeah, as I said, it was a very challenging time friendship wise as well, between January and May, because it was kind of figuring out who really was my friends and who weren't. And then when I left my course, that was a big thing of like who my friends are, who are not. Yeah, but you get me. So yeah, although moving on now to a different part of my life, I feel like I've gone through like loads of different stages of my life in 2018. In the summer, once I left my course, I actually got 2 jobs, which was very exciting. I'd never really had like proper jobs before, so it was really exciting because I had a receptionist job, which I started, I think, like end of May time, I think. I'm not like entirely sure about the dates, but I think it was like in the May time. I was a receptionist in a like gym leisure club place, and I did that for a couple of months, which I actually really enjoyed. That gave me a lot of experience and confidence, I think, as well, because I had to, in that job, like speak to a lot of different people, and there was a lot of challenges in that job, but I think like it really did me good getting that job, because I think it gave me a lot more confidence. And then that kind of led to another job that I did, which was hostessing for hospitality at a cricket ground near me. And yeah, I had to stop my reception job to do my hostess job. This hostess job I actually can do like next summer as well, which is really nice that I can kind of carry it on. I really enjoyed that job. I love doing stuff like that. I love helping people, so it was kind of like the ideal job for me. I basically had to like dress up for each game, and I would stand with my list of people who were coming in. I have to wristband everyone. It was a relatively quite easy job, but it was a really nice job because I met so many people. Not just like people who I work with, people who I work with lovely as well, but like so many different, like, they weren't really customers because they were coming to watch like the game and stuff, but it's just both my jobs that I did, the reception job and hostess job, were very sociable jobs, which I actually really enjoyed, and I think it did give me a lot more confidence to be able to just talk to anyone really. Like, you would think me doing this on YouTube would give me enough confidence, which don't get me wrong, it definitely has, but I think in real life to go and speak to those people, to me, was quite a scary concept before, but now I'm just like, yeah, I can talk to anyone. So that's quite nice because it's definitely given me a good grounding, and as I said, I can carry on my hostess job next year. Well, this year, oh, I keep forgetting it's 2019. And so I did those two jobs over the summer, which kind of like really took up my summer, to be honest. I didn't really do too much. I did go away down to my lodge in West Wales quite a few times. As I said, I met up with a lot of my friends, which was really nice, and it was my 20th birthday in, I said April then, August, which I had a really nice birthday. I was actually really ill over my birthday, but I did have a nice time, and it was really nice to see some of my older friends as well from school and stuff. Sorry, I just hit my camera. So yeah, that was really nice. I'm trying to think what else I did in the summer. I got a car in the summer. That was obviously very exciting. I have a Citroen C1 now, so that's been really nice. Being able to drive again has been really nice. Yeah, so that was kind of like January until like end of August, September, and then obviously I went and started my new course in sort of end of September, which I'm now doing journalism. And honestly, I really do mean this. Like, I'm not just saying this, but I truly mean this from the bottom of my heart. I have not been this happy in a very long time. It's taken me a long time to get to this place, but now I'm here. I'm like, honestly, so happy right now. I have the most amazing people around me. I'm doing the most amazing course. Like, I love my course. It's definitely what I want to go into. And the people on my course are like incredible. They've been so everyone. If anyone's watching this off my course, I just want to say a personal thank you from me, because honestly, I was really nervous to start that course because I went into second year. So I'm basically doing an extra year. I did 2 years in media production, and then I've gone back into second year of journalism, so I'm still in my second year now, and I've got obviously 1 more year after this. So obviously everyone knew each other really. There was a couple of new people though going on to my course, but I was so nervous. I was like, oh my god, I hope they're going to be like nice, and I hope they're going to be welcoming, because that was the one thing I was really worried about, because I thought I was going in and everyone would be like, oh, there's a new girl. Like, I was kind of like, I was so nervous to be that new girl. So yeah, but honestly, I could not thank everyone enough. They've been so incredibly welcoming, and everyone's so lovely. So a personal thank you from me if anyone is watching this off my course. So yeah, and as I said, I still have my amazing flatmates, amazing friends, best friend George, just everyone. My family have been amazing. They've had to put up with a lot with me in 2018, changing courses and everything. Obviously it's a big deal for them as well, so they had to put up with me, so I feel like I need to thank my family as well. But yeah, so started my course in September, and as I said, honestly, I'm incredibly happy. Yeah, I feel like every year it's been a running joke of like, I need to get a boyfriend this year. I didn't have a boyfriend, I didn't have a relationship in 2018. I had like, don't really know how to describe it, to be honest, but didn't have a relationship, but I did sort of, yeah, I don't want to go into it, but didn't have a relationship, but I did make progress, let's say that, in 2018. So maybe, just maybe, 2019 might be my year. I feel like it's just been a running joke, like every year I'm like, my goal is to like possibly, just possibly, even maybe have a relationship, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so overall 2018, I feel like this is like such a long video, but 2018 overall it was a year of like really finding myself and finding what I really love and what I want to do, and I feel like I accomplished that, so I'm happy with myself for doing that. As I said, I do need to say a massive thank you for everyone who did put up with me in 2018. I love you all a lot and I can't wait to spend more time with you in 2019. Okay, my year. I have a lot coming up this year. It's going to be a big year, I think, for me. As I said, I need to finish my second year in uni. I'll be starting my third year in uni in September. As I said, hopefully I'll be continuing my hostess job in the summer, so that'd be exciting. I have a lot of things coming up that I don't really want to go into too much, but there's something very exciting happening in April. I won't say the exact thing, but I am going to London for a week to do something work-wise, which I'm very, very excited about. I'll probably like talk about it more towards April, but it's something that's very exciting. Yeah, a lot of like good things happening this year, so I'm very excited for it. As I said, I'm in a very good place. I think starting the year in a good place is a good thing, because I didn't start in a good place last year, so I feel like this year I'm ready to take on 2019. I also kind of want to talk about my YouTube and my blog a bit in this video, because I feel like this is going to be a really good year for my YouTube. I have a lot of things planned, a lot of videos that I want to bring back. I want to bring back some story times, because I love a good story time video. I want to bring back my Let's Talk series, do more like paranormal videos, because I love those kind of videos, and as well as like beauty and vlogs and everything like that. But they're the kind of main things that I want to concentrate on this year. Now I also kind of need to like mention my blog. Now, if you don't know, I do have a written blog. I've had this blog for way over 5 years now, which is crazy. It's called Life with Bethan, and I haven't written on that blog since November. I have been meaning to, and I still really do have a passion. As I said, I'm doing journalism. I have a passion for writing, and I do really love that blog, but I just feel like I don't really know whether people read blogs anymore. Like, is it a thing anymore? Like, let me know. I would love to hear your opinions actually on this issue, because I don't know what to do, because I want to continue to write my blog, but I just don't really know whether people will read it. So if you want me to continue it, like I personally do really want to continue it, and I want to get back into the thing of writing, but it's just the fact of like, will people read it? Do people want to read my blog? I don't know anymore. So I'd like to get your opinion on that. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video, because I have talked for way too long. But I would like to just say a massive thank you to everyone for 2018, because it was a big year for me. But towards the end it was so good. I had such a nice Christmas and New Year, so yes, as I said, I owe a massive thank you to everyone who really did stick by me that year. Some people who I haven't mentioned, who, you know, I went to uni with previously, in my previous course, some of them have been really amazing to me, especially towards the end of this year, so thank you to you lot as well. Thank you to everyone on my new course, thank you so much. I feel like I'm just, you know who you are. If I'm thanking you, you know who you are. So yes, I hope your 2018s were amazing, as I said, and I do wish you all a very happy new year for 2019. I would love to know what you were up to this year. I don't want to kind of delve too much into what I'm up to, because I want to kind of like just actually live my year, and obviously I'll tell you about it when things do happen. But yeah, goals for me, really up my YouTube game this year, hopefully my blog game as well. I've got a lot of exciting things happening in my course and work-wise as well. I'm excited and very nervous about the thing that's happened in April. And yeah, I kind of just want to live my life this year, and I said maybe, possibly, maybe have a boyfriend, who knows. I'm not desperate at all, I don't know what you're on about. And I think personally as well, I feel like every year I'm like, I want to get a bit more healthier. I am going to join back the gym, I'm not going to lie. I don't really particularly want to lose weight or anything, I just want to like tone up a bit and just be a bit healthier, really. That's all I want to be this year, is a bit healthier. And yeah, so yeah, I would like to know your goals this year in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up and leave a comment below, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me in 2019, and also don't forget to click the notification bell. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for all your support in 2018 as well. I wouldn't have done what I did without you all, so thank you so much. I love you all lots, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! Mwah.